Okay, so we're just going to be trying another thing, right? So we're going to be trying another course. We're going to be trying another course to see how well, right, you can still go further with this. I mean another course. We're going to try another crypto to see how to reinvest our resources, because I'm trying to grow this as much as possible. So we have a reasonable amount available for withdrawal, even though this GUC cannot be sold or rebought for withdrawal. So let's see. There's Electronium, there's Moss Earth. They have very low liquidity, so I'm not going down that path. There is ecoin. It is very tempting, right? It's very tempting, but I'm not confident about it because the low liquidity area. So even though low liquidity does not mean you are not going to make any profit, it just means that it might not go as you planned it. For instance, so that's what I call it, low liquidity. Anyways, for the sake of this course, I don't know what other course tutors is going to call it. So you see, this is a 4-hour chart. It's been 4-hour chart is not very. Let's take it to a day chart. It is not very it's not very optimistic, an optimistic one. It did a very interesting high from this similar point, right, from about 0.000017 to about 0.0001. It is a very interesting hype to anybody who had it, but I've made up to over 10 times his or her investment, over 10 times his or her investment, and that's really a very wonderful one actually. And it is one that a lot of that all of us in the cryptocurrency trading community really look forward to, such big wins, right? Such big wins. However, it might not always sustain itself. Looks like this was just listed or so, but such things might not always sustain itself. That's why we're going to be very careful with such things. So this is the price it came from. It's dropping, and it happened at some point. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to still be searching through for other opportunities. For other opportunities, going to be searching through for other opportunities. I think, but honestly, I think this still has a tendency. Let's take it to a day, a week. A week is too large, but I think that this still has a tendency of doing something similar. A tendency of doing something similar in the nearest future. So, if I was going to invest and just keep it dormant, I'm just gonna buy at this available price. I'm going to hold it. Since I'm just going to hold it for a month or two, because it dropped around beginning of 2023. It waited to near September to pump this peak, right? So I'm just going to wait for a month or two before I hold while holding to see what happens. That if I was going to do that, but I'm not going to do that. We are not doing a long-term strategy here. We're doing short-term quick bursts of trades. That's the strategy I'm using now. So maybe if in the future we can do videos on that, and we can do tutorials on that. Okay. So well, this is very nice. Too bad we are not able to do this. These are almost 100% profits, 100% profits, and I think it probably will be steady. Let me go to a 4-hour chart for this one. It's probably will be steady. This is it has also been a very volatile crypto, so it is a nice one, right? It's a nice one. I'm not sure how well or how much it could be sustained, but it's a very nice one to have invested in, at least on time. But you can see the close nature of this, that not so many trades happen. Even on a 1-hour scale, months are still showing. Okay, on a 1-hour scale, months are still showing. It means the trade is not very frequent. It's not a very frequent trade. So we're going to be going again. We're still looking. We're just scouting the marketplace for investment opportunities. If I don't find something beautiful, I might go back down there. I might go back down there, but I'm not banking on it anyways. So so here, okay, just seeing a couple of so don't be afraid to join the lower one digit drops. And even though I'm doing big double digit drops for this trade to quickly scale up the account, don't be afraid to do make safer trades in case you're not ready for such big high risk trades. Don't be afraid to make safer shorter trades, right? And long term waits. Don't be afraid of to do that. It just depends on whatever strategy you are using.